New at 6 tonight, the Walter Clark Legal Group is the target of 3 new lawsuits filed by current and former female employees who claim they were illegally discriminated against based on pregnancy and gender. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia, the first to obtain these lawsuits, and has more in an exclusive interview with one of those mothers. Jake.
Yeah, and John, one of the women is still a senior executive at the firm. The other 2 women say that they were fired on the same day. But all 3 of these lawsuits describe their individual work experiences, claiming that the workplace has a, quote, pervasive employment discrimination culture. Walter Clark tonight is denying all of it. He says he will win these cases in court.
We don't know Walter Clark. We know his public persona. We know the archetype that he's created. The women who work with him closely, they know him and they really know who he is.
San Diego employment attorney Daphne Delvaux represents the 3 women coming forward suing Rancho Mirage-based Walter Clark Legal Group for illegal discrimination related to pregnancy and breastfeeding. Claims attorney Walter Clark say are, quote, without merit and unfounded.
It's supposed to be a joyous experience of bringing a child into the world, yet they robbed me of that.
Tanya Figueroa worked for more than 2 years at Walter Clark Legal Group starting in September 2018. She says she was a respected employee, quickly earning a promotion there until she got pregnant and needed time off.
The energy shift. It was starting to feel like I was being resented a little bit.
Figueroa gave birth to her son, and when she returned to the office, she says she was denied a private space to express breast milk. California law protects nursing mothers, obligating employers to provide a private lactation space other than a bathroom that is free from intrusion.
So I said, okay, well, I'll just go to my car. I would use my brakes to pump in my car. It was very hot, very, very hot. For weeks I did that.
In her own lawsuit, former employee Aubrey Enriquez also recalls pumping in her hot car after declining the offer to a non-private room or the bathroom.
They offered a space that is not private, where people walk in and out, which is against the law, or the bathroom, which is also against the law.
Figueroa claims when she returned to work, her position and responsibilities shifted from what they were before taking leaves.
My job is on the line here, and I feel like it is only because I have a kid at home and I've had to request time off. I'm a new mom. And I just felt like I was being retaliated against because of that.
The lawsuits from Figueroa and Enriquez name only the firm as a defendant. And Bobby Batres, who's currently chief operating officer there, is suing both Walter Clark Legal Group and Walter Clark himself. Batres claims her compensation and job duties were changed after returning from parental leave. Her lawsuit includes a group text message exchange she was a part of about another employee becoming pregnant. According to the filing, Walter Clark replies, "Kay, what next? Costco provide morning after pills in bulk. We can leave in ladies' room."
What we're seeing here is a pattern, and it goes beyond allegations. You know, when we have a text message like this and when we have multiple women saying the same thing, it is us having actual evidence in our hands showing the inner state of mind of Walter Clark and how this firm operates.
Each of the lawsuits is supported by complaints filed with the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, which require a declaration under penalty of perjury. In a statement to News Channel 3, Walter Clark says the firm stands by its 26 years of service, saying team members welcoming children into their homes are celebrated. Continuing, quote, "Family is central to everything we do, as demonstrated by generous benefits for team members, including fully paid medical benefits, pregnancy support, accommodations for nursing mothers, and financial aid for team members attending college." He says 73% of his 90-person team and half of the attorneys there are female. Quote, "Any claim of gender discrimination is without merit, and we will prevail in court." What do you want now?
I just want people to know that they don't have to succumb, they don't have to be victimized to this kind of abuse from their employer.
This is a widespread problem. Sexism, bias against mothers, pregnancy discrimination, it continues to happen. They may think that they can get away with those choices, but no one is above the law.
Now, we'd like to point out that Walter Clark Legal Group is a sponsor of News Channel 3, but our reporting of this story has been independent. We have Clark's full response online on our website, kesq.com. And these cases will now be in the active litigation stage, with both sides requesting documents, depositions, cross-examinations, all to create a body of evidence for a jury to eventually consider if these cases do go to trial. Walter Clark tonight says that he is planning on taking this on in court. We're live tonight. Jake and Gracia, News Channel 3, back to you.